Oh, come on, man. Why shoot up France? Muslims don't like wine and cheese. Y'all still mad about French cartoonists making a cartoon out of Muhammad? Y'all need a thicker skin, man. Have y'all seen what their cartoonists made about our Lord Jesus Christ? We didn't go on a murderous rampage. One, because Jesus doesn't teach us to do things like Muhammad does. And two, we know that it doesn't solve anything. It would only make people hate us more. People hate Christians more than they hate you, and will try to make us look more evil than you. Muslims can go around and slaughter a bunch of people, and if Christians say anything, meaning the rest of the world just go, "Shut up, you stupid Bible-thumping bigot." You need to be more tolerant.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
So liberals think that the problem with America is that we Christians are a bunch of ignorant bigots who want to force others to live the way that we do. Yet they demand we welcome Syrian refugees because they claim to be Christians. Why would y'all want more Christians among you if Christians are so ignorant and imposing? Again, liberals are consistently inconsistent. They who reject Jesus are all of a sudden experts concerning what Jesus teaches and charges us to be more compassionate like Jesus would be. Compassion isn't demonstrated by gambling with other people's lives. Forcing someone else to be put at risk isn't compassion. And while we're at it, for you PC culture people who insist that Islam is a religion of peace, if these refugees are truly seeking refuge, who are they seeking refuge from? They're not running from Christians. They're not running from Jews. They're running from other Muslims. And they themselves are a proverbial Trojan horse for Islamo murderers to come in. Speaking of Trojans, you lefties are basically welcoming America to get screwed while not practicing that safe sex y'all are always preaching about to show y'all have some sense of morals. As America gets infected and destroyed from within, like a body with HIV. Winning. I think it's strange that Obama now finds it important to go to France, not to talk about the Muslims shooting up people, but to talk about climate change. Also, what's strange is that despite how pro-gun control he is, he's not going over there to talk about gun control like he does over here. He's going over there to talk about how to control the weather. And I guess I get it. If there's a tax, you don't want to bring the president to an area where people are shooting up the place. But if climate change is a far greater danger to us than terrorism, why would we allow the president to go anywhere? Shouldn't he be shielded from big, bad climate change? Don't we need to keep him down in a deep bunker somewhere or something? How come Obama can't say that he stands with Israel the way he says America stands with France? Why is Obama outraged about what Muslims did in France, even though he never mentioned Muslims, but isn't outraged about the hostilities that Muslims directed Israel? We stand with Israel, but Iran, who explicitly hates Israel, should have nuclear power. Now, the attacks in France hit a little close to home for me because that attack involved a concert hall where the Eagles of Death Metal were playing, and they hailed from my old stomping grounds in Palm Desert, California. The lead singer, Jesse Hughes, was my neighbor in an apartment complex we lived in. When I was in another band, we played a Palm Desert dive called the Red Barn with the Eagles of Death Metal. They've come a long way since then. Some may find this hard to believe, but Jesse Hughes was a big supporter of George W. Bush. And after this attack, I'm pretty sure he really wants to see action taken against Islamofascism in a way we certainly cannot depend on with this present administration. I'm just speculating. I'm Alfonso Rachel with ZoNation, and I feel kind of sorry for people who believe that the world's problems will be solved by controlling the weather, or controlling policies of gun ownership, or even just controlling people, as opposed to promoting the idea of self-control. Somehow telling people to be self-controlling is fascist, but collectivism isn't. Muslims don't like wine and cheese.